The 72 Hurricanes were a microcosm of Hamilton. They came from different backgrounds and different high schools, but had a common dislike for each other. It wasn't a melting pot, it was a sizzling cauldron.
Kids came from Barton who didn't like the kids at Hill Park, and kids came from Cathedral who didn't like the kids at the other schools. So bringing them together was really a challenge.
There was also the element of the Protestants and the Catholics, because in the Hamilton system you had Cathedral and Bishop Bryan, and so suddenly we were all mixed together. So it was an interesting set of dynamics.
The first day of training camp, Ray Miles, he was a veteran. He went to Hill Park, I was from Barton, and we were kind of, bitter enemies in high school sports. He came over and shook everybody's hand and said, "Hey guys, we're all on the same team now. Let's just see what we can do." And that kind of set the tone for the year.
And what a year it was. The Hurricanes came together quickly and went undefeated. But head coach Fred Jasvac wasn't satisfied with the 10-0 record. As the cold weather approached, he made changes to his running game.
I was really struggling with why he was doing that when we won all these games. And he basically said, "Glenn, you need to understand that as we get into October, November, we're going to be in bad weather, we're going to be playing on lousy fields, and we need to have a running game that is exceptional."
Jasvac's roster tinkering paid off. The Hurricanes rolled through 4 playoff victories and punched their ticket to the Canadian Junior Football Finals in Saskatoon. Their opponent, the back-to-back defending champion Regina Rams.
They said we didn't have a chance, and that was just great fuel for the passion that our kids had.
With the odds stacked against them, the coaching staff went to work.
For a whole week straight, we did nothing but watch the film, watch the film, watch the film, watch the film. And we got 3 key reads by watching their offense over and over and over again. We knew what they were going to do, based on alignment, based on first step, and we played that defense. We sold our defense out to stop what they had traditionally done.
Every time they lined up in a particular set, we had a pretty good idea where they were going to run the ball. And if their slot back was split out a little bit more, they were going to come off tackle. So a lot of times we were just there waiting for them.
Made up of Prairie Farm boys, including Hall of Famer Roger Aldag, the Rams underestimated the Hamilton boys.
They basically felt they could run over most teams, and even though we were undersized, I don't think they gave enough credit to the toughness of the player, and so we might have been smaller, but we weren't moving.
They were huge, so they didn't know what to do with us because we were quicker than they were.
Undersized but not outmatched, the Hurricanes scored first and didn't let up. The game plan worked perfectly, holding the Rams scoreless till the fourth quarter. The motley crew from Hamilton shocked everyone but themselves.
It was crazy. I mean, the celebration after in the hotel in Saskatoon was amazing. I can still remember it like it was yesterday, and the guys really had a good time. Came back to Hamilton. I think Mayor Kops had arranged for a reception for us at City Hall, and there was something like 5,000 people there, and it was just unbelievable.
I always heard guys talk about championship teams, and it's something you'll never ever forget, and something that nobody can ever take away from you. But it's just it's amazing.
The Hamilton Sports Hall of Fame welcomes the 1972 Hamilton Hurricanes.